1 o'clock next, yeah, and please send me a reminder.
Okay.
21st.
The 21st.
Yes.
Do we have, when we set special sessions like this that actually directly affect county employees, do we have a procedure to just kind of give, I mean, I know we'll put the date on the website, but
We advertise it in the paper.
Probably
Okay.
have it in the paper.
Put it in the bulletin board.
Yeah, because everything like that is open meeting and people can come in.
but we don't have like a central like communicating, like if we want to push something out to county employees, we don't
Maybe
really have a way.
maybe the webpage, as long as we.
Other than a letter or something, it could go
We
down.
got Facebook.
You know, this is more, are you considering it more of a work day for the Board of Commission? Or something that is open to,
I don't think we need an agenda. I think
Just
we're going
leave it
to meet
work
only
day.
for the workbook.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're going to get inundated with other business that's distracting for what
Right.
we want to
Yes.
accomplish.
So, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go over these.
I'm going to start with the Board of Commission because that's probably one of the easiest. What I did was I took, and each commissioner will need to sign these, and even if it's your own, you're going to need to sign it as the employer as well as the employee. And Nicole, as these come down the table, I might have you kind of put them back in the same kind of order because they are by departments.
Okay, so just keep them by department.
I don't know under the kind of law.
If that's the case, then I won't take the 3%.
If in your
Because I don't want to get used to that.
information, I
That's
gave
the way it
you,
was done.
I gave you,
But he might have additional income.
I got additional. So
That
that
is-
is, I make $9 more than I'm making an officer.
Okay, as far as that goes, I don't need the 3% if it's going to put him in jeopardy. But that's
So I
up to
don't know
him.
why that would make any difference if I took less.
Could he take less? What if you increased your keepers or whatever it
That's what's screwing me now. I'm already collecting on papers.
is? Okay.
Well, I think you could approve that position for less. I don't think he could just, does that make sense? I mean, it's a little strange since he is a commissioner, because he could, I don't think you could just choose to take less, but you could approve his position for a different salary amount. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
so what happens when as we go down the road,
That's where it will create a problem.
is going to create a problem is, okay, why did Commissioner in District
City.
1 receive less salary
Yeah.
than Commissioner District 2 and 3?
Less people.
So I'll do whatever. I'll
I mean, I think you guys could make a decision this year, and then,
We can make a decision each year.
yes, absolutely.
So
We
that
want to be.
how do you want to do that, sir?
So you want me to
He declines on the 3%.
retype his as what it was last year?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I want to do that.
So
Rodney, you're fine with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he said that make as much as he wants.
So then I need,
Oh, why'd you sign Nicole? I'm sorry.
well, the county attorney was in there also.
I see.
I added,
Are you okay with that, Nicole?
I think that's everything combined plus six, right?
Yes, yeah, everything combined plus 6. And here is hers. See, with these changes, I also have to go back and redo all of the employee agreements.
So we have several things to sign.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. You are okay with that? Okay. And then you're just going to redo this for John, what you're doing right there, Ed. So what you're doing, so
Have you,
You didn't date that lady, shit.
Oh,
I eagle-eyed.
16, not
Here
quite used
is
to that
the
yet.
sheriff's department. And
Did we ever decide what we were gonna do on Cody's, or not Cody's, but Reed's? And this is all correct?
this is all sheriff. So if we can kind of keep these in departmental order.
And this is what we've already decided, so we're just signing them, right?
Right.
Okay.
You know, the sad part of this whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
Commissioner Pauling, you need to sign and date yours.
Okay, thank you.
when I actually worked here, when they never got these out in time,
Mm-hmm.
I had the secretary put my signature on the window and sign for me. Now I have to sign everybody's damn thing.
You know, I'll be 42 Monday.
Shit, I wish I was.
Well, that makes her feel better.
I'll
I felt good
be
when I was 42.
35 on Thursday.
Show off, happy young
Damn, I
birthday.
wish I was.
Happy birthday, you've got one.
Thank you.
All right, these need to be signed by everybody.
This goes with mine.
You know, the sad part of that, I've worked here since before you were born.
Oh, shoot. You know, we hear coyotes all the time outside our windows, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to sign the bottom one on that.
Okay, thank you. And, we tried calling, didn't call a thing yet.
You checked them all off with your fireworks at 12:05 New Year's.
You need to talk to my son Tyson. And I had my wife's got an AR-15 with a rocket launcher on it. My son's out shooting that. I'm gonna start.
I see a Donald's trying to make us into shows for them.
No, I'm
No.
Eddie Schultz. Hello, welcome you.
Oh, thank
You didn't see what I was hunting with, did you?
Probably a 50 BMG knowing you.
I hope I don't disappoint.
243, 308, what?
I'm sorry that you've got to read
223.
Oh, AR-16, okay, okay.
I'm
I think
trying,
it-
it looks like there were
Actually,
some
Okay, gotcha.
mistakes made
For the
early on, and
7-inch
I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but I'm
How, are you going subsonic?
Huh?
Is your bullet, if you kick your bullet down subsonic, you see it's a lot quieter?
Yeah.
No, I kicked mine up to full, and it sounded like a 22 rifle.
Dog, I gotta do that. Okay.
So
But
here's
if I went to
Carol.
subsonic, it'd be a different story.
Here's
So-
Carol Gannett.
Okay.
I moved her, oh wait, you said
She's
5.
5, yeah.
Is that right?
That's a month. Okay.
That's,
Well, I wasn't because, just for consistency purposes.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
On Frank,
Sorry.
didn't we just boost him?
Deb, we're just gonna start going through these and signing them.
What
Okay.
did we put
Because
Frank in?
we've already
Put him
approved
at
those.
2?
Well,
Yeah,
can we
put that
kind of
too.
keep them in order?
I'm not even gonna say
I thought we decided.
Well, there's
on
2
it.
sets there. and
Well, I'm just gonna go through the stack.
Last year.
Something's wrong with that.
Yeah, that should be a
Take a
month.
look at that.
It's
I thought that was,
Okay, so, but some of these
he
others.
was on a 5,
Yeah.
that's a 3.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know,
And
he's
we
a
can,
part-time guy.
I can put per month.
I think there is.
Okay.
And that was,
That's why we raised you to
Okay,
it,
I
too.
just wasn't sure because
Is
some of
that
the
why we
others were
raised
not
them
listed
to
on the
3?
original.
and
See,
some of them
that
are
says-
hourly.
Well, we raised
Okay.
him to it, too.
To a 2.
Wasn't it?
Let me have-
Something right.
What did we
Yeah,
just
that
raise
was,
him?
he was gonna go at
He
2,
was
All right.
and since he was part-time, there's stuff to sign on the backs. too.
Are you shitting me?
No, just, I think these, we wanna check all those when you hand them down. Because if not, if there is, I didn't find them either. Eddie, when are you guys leaving?
I've got a meeting, had meetings up till the 21st, so.
Do you want to get together tomorrow?
22nd or something.
Do you want to get
For
together
what?
for a motorcycle museum? Because I know we were doing them every 2 weeks. If not, it's not going to break my heart. But I can talk to Jerry and find out if he's got some white barnwood, which I'm sure he does. So,
Can't and I talked a little bit, and we wouldn't be against just sheetrocking it and going on,
Okay.
or, I think Terry was gonna look at maybe some rough on something new.
Okay.
I mean, just to get it.
Well, if you decide you wanna get together, we can get together at your place, my place, with my pond, wherever. Kent's.
Nicole, need your signature on it.
So I don't know if there's any.
You got that
Oh, this
on the
one.
back and a bunch of them.
Okay, here's the bills.
But that's the only one I seen on the back.
So I have yours with the board commission, and Ed's I need to go back and change
Paper,
to
put these together.
last year's date.
Something's wrong. Oh, I see what's wrong.
I'll go back to college, get a doctor, so I can get a good signal.
These are out of sequence.
My
That's
wife will
what's-
bring me a stack of stuff.
that's what's
to sign
throwing me
back
off.
for Medicare.
I'll bet that's getting more miserable to collect all the time.
Oh, that's horrible. They didn't pay us for a year and a half.
This goes with this.
And when you wanted to get paid, you had to send a stack of papers like this on patients.
John,
Reports and all the tests we did. I told my wife we just needed to not accept Medicare, and but once again we passed that.
John Garner.
Did I miss one?
Yes, you did. They got out of sequence.
I hope we have insurance, so if I get carpal tunnel for them.
All right.
That's the only one?
No, I don't know yet. I'm still looking.
Okay, here's John's, and that, on his,
Can I turn that recorder off?
on
I don't think so, because we haven't closed.
On his employee agreement, the 1,090 should still be the correct number wherever his is at.
There are a stack of, sheriff's.
This is what it's.
Yeah,
Where that's supposed to go with, okay.
Yes, it was. That's why I wanted him on.
I missed another one.
It's easy to do.
Which one did I miss?
This is the
Those two go
sheriff's.
together.
Okay.
The employee agreements. And yet I went and I adjusted yours, and this is back to the figure that you were making in 2015 or 2016, but his employee agreement, I'll just print it out.
See if I got paid or not. I think I got for the insurance.
Yeah.
One second, I'm thinking I should have worked.
When you get to the appraisers, oh, and the other one was Carol Silver. I I gave her the 6% increase, and you said you were going to keep hers the same. That one needs to be changed.
Well, we were gonna do 3%, weren't we? Rodney, Carol Sloper, we were gonna do 3%, weren't we, cost of living?
For who?
Carol Sloper?
I think we decided that we were gonna keep it as it was, but
No, we did a 3% cost of living increase that we did for everybody.
yeah, I could go along with that.
Okay.
So hers needs to be redone. And also, I did not know what you wanted to do in the appraiser's office. I refigured, and wherever the appraisers got off to, I refigured the deputy appraiser pay scale so that should that position be filled, since Amanda is now appointed as the county appraiser, and the clerical position in that office, I added 5 classifications as you requested, and then figured 6%. Is that what you intended?
Part-time. There's no attachment to that. I don't know if it's supposed to be or not.
That should go with the register of deeds.
Okay, but there's not a separate.
No.
Okay.
Part-time do not have employee agreements.
All right.
So this one should be done, maybe. The employee needs to sign it. That's done. Yeah, this one is done.
So, and then this is done. I've been trying to organize it.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what? I don't-
So, county
Your-
attorney also sign. Okay. I'll keep the county attorney with the commissioners.
That's the only other commissioner on that.
Rodney, where is Brett's and
They went down the line, they're probably
John's.
right here. Jones is right here. These are probably mine. Yes. And Reed's salary, were we gonna keep the same and then do a 3%, or what you guys wanna do?
3%.
Keep it the same and do 3%?
so let me put Ed's in here and then move it together.
It may be like that proverbial needle in a haystack trying to find it. Okay. If it ever surfaces, we'll let you know. Yeah. I just think he's in charge of the authority now. Yeah, I have, I just don't want to get too involved with it because I don't want to be for some time. Yeah, you would think it would be somewhere, somebody's got a copy of it, would think.
John missed his signature on yours. Is he okay?
Yeah.
Has the extension office always been in court?
Nicole, do you have kids?
Prior
I'm a proud aunt though.
Okay.
The date.
Okay. Well, that's covered in my career.
That's done.
My husband's a high school English teacher, so I feel like I have like 36 kids. If that's
Does he correct you when you diagram something?
I'm an English major myself, so we're quite
Oh,
annoying.
so you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I'm not gonna hand anything that
Brett never did understand the dangling participle.
There was a couple other things he wasn't sure about.
Oh, yeah.
Question. We never
More was
had that position, and yet this, they don't agree.
Oh, yeah, they need to match up.
Let's see. There's clerk. Yeah, deputy.
So
She was trying to ask a question about that.
I think I've signed everything. I'm gonna sneak to the bathroom quick.
I think, I'm not sure.
This goes
Yeah,
with that
mine
too,
didn't copy.
so there's something wrong there.
2 weeks ago.
No.
He talked to, he had texted my wife.
I thought the appraiser's office.
I thought what we agreed on was,
See, we discussed that at the last meeting.
Yeah.
I suggested anybody
I think we
up
probably
in
should.
that category.
yeah, I thought that's what we agreed on there.
Okay.
But all of a sudden, we decided that's not even there. I don't think we
What-
ever
Like I
where's
said,
discussed
if you wanna get
that.
together tomorrow, we
This
can make
go?
those decisions.
Okay, this is what I was talking about, is, this is this position in this office is clerical. So I adjusted the classifications and left the employee at the class where they were at with the 6% for this position. This is, well, that one doesn't need to be signed. This is just the deputy appraiser position. I don't know what the intent in that office is, if they're going to have a deputy appraiser, or whether, you know,
Yeah,
Gary
that
just-
position is vacant, is what you're
right
trying to
now,
say.
this
Yeah.
position is vacant.
So it
Okay.
doesn't affect
But
anything.
I kept the pay scale
Right.
in case that it should ever be filled,
Okay,
and just redid it. I mean, added the 6% in,
Okay.
reclassified it, so that doesn't really need to be signed.
okay.
That's just for information only, because I didn't know what the board's intention was. Roger, you need to sign this one. Backside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was questioning that.
So, and this is what the board wanted for the county appraiser pay. So I did that, updated that, and then did the back end sign. Yes, okay. So, this department is done. And also on the janitor pay scale, I didn't put in a classification, or I redid the classification, but the description, the salaries down here, I didn't know what the board wanted for class 4 and class 5. So on that pay scale, those two levels are blank. And that's probably something that needs to be addressed when we rework the job descriptions.
Yeah, I think it should be addressed so that people know if there's a progression available, it's there.
Okay, so I had the John, Rodney, swipe some of these paper clips. I need to, now that these are signed, I will add a W-4 to each agreement and get it out to the employees for their signatures. This one's done. Here's a new one for Reed. I don't think I have.
Yeah, the wage agreement, the agreements aren't in there yet, except for Carol at the back.
Okay,
So I don't,
that's why I wanted him to go down the table relatively in some other order. Because papers get everywhere.
because I'm also missing, is this all just all in one? Or
This-
is there supposed to be a second page?
This goes with Byron Moberly out of the
Okay.
landfill. This is landfill. So this one is
These
done.
two go together.
I think that's
These two go together.
I'm on board.
And
Okay, and this is, okay, this is the
together.
Some of the wage agreements that didn't have, the road and bridge department has this individual pay in there. And I think it's kind of a nice idea because then you as a board can see what you've done over the past years, the raises that you've given. And it kind of lets the employee know too when their last raise was. So I added it. I talked to some of the department heads and I said, would you like this added to your department? They said yes, and some didn't care. Oh,
If
lots.
we keep these together, we're gonna be so much better off for.
Oh, yeah. Did you approve that, you did approve that mitigation plan, did you? A resolution for 1602 for the mitigation plan.
I'm sure we did.
Yes.
If
Do you need
not,
this
I
back,
approve
or
it.
is this an extra copy?
No, it needs signed.
Okay.
I'll put the resolution number in there and, I spent a little time this weekend getting all this ready for you.
I worked on that federal grant, Carol, I do not envy her job.
Oh.
Reading those grant application requirements
And she's so
is
good at it, yeah.
Keeping all that straight.
awful.
I don't know how she does it, and the percentages and it's amazing. That was to the set.
This is it right here.
I think we're going the wrong direction.
You're just caught in the middle. And there's several in the road and bridge, that's one of the bigger. Road and bridge and Central Sheriff are bigger departments.
Dave, did you have something for us? If you don't mind, we can listen while they're signing. Okay.
Did you jump up in the middle between the two women or what?
Yeah,
Are you excited?
Yeah, a little nervous there or what?
Take your chances.
Step on up.
On up to the table.
I'll throw them too much paperwork.
Yeah, you might get your paperwork mixed up with everything else. Oh, I do need your signature on this budget. I left off, and so I printed it again. I need an official copy. Well, that's okay. It doesn't matter what order you're in, as long as it's signed.
And these are new.
It's on the tractor.
Tractors, yeah, I just got my email this morning on 2 issues, so.
And would this one be the John Deere 6135, would it be used for mowing?
Well, we're using them for a lot of different things now.
You're gonna lease one or buy one?
Buy them. Well, you're foolish not to lease the one.
You still got one leased from the other
I
store.
don't have any lease. No.
And the TS 6.140, that is tractor or skid steer?
No, that's, well, these are both tractors.
Okay, so we just need to make a vote on which one.
Do you need more paper clips? I think I can find some in the back room.
$500 difference. So which one, I mean, is there justification for that one being a little bit more? Other than a say, oh yeah, John.
But this one actually has the new home has a partial power shift, which we did like. We did go look at both tractors. I'll go to the commission one.
I just want the prices.
Yeah. First round of numbers,
Oh, you signed in the wrong place on this one.
I guess we'll have to get her to print that
Are
again.
you gonna have any?
I did it on this one.
Okay.
New Holland?
No, no, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Okay, no dig. Yeah. And how many, I don't see the horsepower rating on the New Holland.
It'd be 115 on both.
PTO. PTO.
Ask her before they get out of here to print that again. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
What's the price on the tractor now?
70,570.
Okay.
So what am I reprinting?
Ron Jackson signed the portion of Tom Williams.
I started listening today, and it started in one place.
Waiting for it. He's wanting this one. His name's towards that one. It's got last year and year here. What's that?
This is a tractor.
I'm sorry?
I said this is a tractor.
Yes, that's right, from the.
Don't all of them come with age. Where's he got an engine?
All this, is he gonna need to sign that over?
Dave.
Rodney signed on the
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your eater on it? Cab eater or engine eater?
A block heater. See, that was one of the two questions I had this morning, I just got the John Deere one.
I seen it said eater, I thought all of them should have a eater.
This is part-time.
Well, I don't even read it, I just sign it.
Cat rider's cramp.
That's the worst one, it's very cheap.
Oh,
I can read it.
Carol Sloper, I needed to change hers. What did you decide on hers?
3% cost of living. Right?
3%.
Carol sold about 3% cost of living.
That's what we decided to do 3 times.
Right, yeah, because we didn't know, because there was no rule thing to compare it to.
And you got your corporation.
AirNet, what?
No.
Your signature is worse than mine, Brett.
I'm older.
It's impressive.
Well.
What is that?
Uh,
I feel like you can at least see initials in
Have
mine.
you seen my dad's? Okay.
What's his look like? Worse than yours.
Yeah, I
We got 2 part-timers over in solid waste.
Reading that in Rick.
Geez, what a picture.
2.5.
So this should go with fire and overlay then.
Sign here, stupid.
Here, I'll let you look at this too, for that while you're waiting, if you got
Now, Tom Williams.
Where's it on this lady?
it.
chase them
Yeah, it
all
says customer
around,
class, some days,
treat
Yeah.
them like dirt.
Here's road and bridge.
So I got a question.
This one, well, Dan works partly out of road and bridge and partly, there actually should have been two for Dan. One for his pay out of road and bridge and one for his pay out of solid waste.
Okay, these are all for Shelley.
And that highlighted, this is what I was talking about. Oops, sign, oh, they signed both of them. Okay. This is a working copy. Okay, but this is what I was talking about is, you know, we need to come up with something. I mean, I adjusted them and did this, but, you know, some of the department heads were real good to work with on the classifications. The treasurer, we visited a lot about expectations in the office and the responsibilities in the office. So that was
Yeah,
good.
12 years ago, I leased, and it's like, well, if you don't lease to them, like, we're out to 40. So,
I know, right? I feel like a heat wave.
and then if they finish out, those companies divide up the county blocks so they don't compete.
So where did her
We'll
work
lease over this road.
I put it over here. Oh,
It's straight there on.
He likes to leave her alone too.
And then when
If there's need, I mean,
so that's fine towards
You know, if he was gonna trade that all for 1,000, so I wanted to John Deere, but I know him.
something on that fine, I'll swallow this one flat for next 4 days, and then we'll be on the.
and the list price on this one was 98, and they're gonna sell for 70, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Probably when they do, maybe looking at them in Thursday.
Go further, you probably do that.
Yes, because we're gonna be running payroll. We're gonna be.
Because is what they signed, that doesn't include that, right?
No.
Okay, so
No.
I think there just needs to be a separate IT, yep, just line that 400, yes. And this is
Yeah. No. Shirley's working on that.
okay.
But you'll be there.
I hear you.
I just, well, dying feeling good.
Yeah.
I went to the doctor the other day and they have to fill out this stupid paper that says, do you still smoke? Well, yeah. And then it said something about, would you like to quit? It's like, well, that's stupid if I did, I would have. Then it says, well, how do you figure on quitting? I just wrote on there, die, what the hell else you gonna write?
You did it.
I did. I thought that is the stupidest damn thing I've ever.
I think it is. Roger, Dave is looking at possibly purchasing one of two different tractors. He's leaning towards the New Holland, which is actually cheaper. We're going 115 PTO horsepower. And then that training was up for one person you were gonna send?
One person, and I just got that, I need to
That's
look
the hard
into it a
one.
little
This is
more.
the hard one.
What's
Okay,
it
no,
down
that's
to?
fine.
The capital.
This is
I saw you had
6%.
full.
This is
How much
3%.
is-
Gotcha. So
The
would
list
you
is,
say
It's on the.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
and
Yeah,
that's
that's
what I'm on.
this is Tom's message agreement? I'll give her that too.
Okay, and who's gonna send? You have a problem with that?
No.
We've never been offered this opportunity, so.
Okay. I don't really have a problem with it. Do you send in Dave Warren for this training, which is gonna cost, if it's over 500, we should.
Because you know.
Which would be the time to do it.
Yeah, but Rodney needs to know more
And there's
about
certain classes too, so. Don't let me rush it.
it. Oh, we're rushing
Don't
everything.
let me rush you, we can tell after.
Okay. Okay, and were you guys gonna do that deal for Eric, just to?
I'd say hammer it out. I mean,
Okay, I
just
agree.
super simple.
Is that gonna have a 3% cost of living on it, or?
I don't
Yeah.
I
know.
mean, that's one of my questions.
It wasn't subject to cost of living before. The board had set a flat rate, and that's the way it was.
Well, you're
So
talking $12.
what you guys decide is,
I'm cutting in front of David here, but as of today, I've put 12 hours in already. That's kind of what we've agreed on. So now, well, that was as of 8 o'clock, so I'm going to have 4 hours now. To me, this should be 12 hours, plus putting the videos on. We have three meetings this month, so it's turned into a lot more than just 12 hours. So it's something to think about. I don't know.
What do you guys think about 3% on the 400 for cost of living? Ronnie?
The other problem that's going to become more of a problem if we don't address it soon is how am I going to split my time out of that appraiser's office? It's only fair to figure it out for her and me and the people paying us. So we need to be thinking about that proactively. No, I'm not saying decide it's something
Maybe
different.
the job description, maybe we'll have to address that, because there's gonna be some months when you don't have a lot of IT, and other months you're swamped with it.
Last month was busy. The sheriff moved. That's still not quite done. You know, it's
Well,
and I'd like to see it set up, whether, since it wasn't budgeted for, and our former auditor, Jack Elbridge, always said, your budget is a snapshot of what you think you're gonna do. Last June, you didn't know this was on the horizon. So once I can get the budgets in and Dolores can do her thing, then we can go in and do a transfer. And it might be, I mean, you're not talking a lot of money. Just transfer out of county general X amount of dollars over into the computer fund to cover this. I'm offering that as a solution. If you have something that you're thinking,
Yeah, but I thought we passed a motion that it would be taken out of the ambulance personnel line item.
well, I think you're gonna have to decide. I don't know what you wanna do.
Yeah.
That's,
we're
I'll do whatever you
trying
tell
to
me
have
to do.
loose ends, and we're getting stuff straightened out, it's just.
Figuring the
Yeah.
details out.
And, okay, Rodney, what do you think about, Dave isn't in here, but he wants to purchase a tractor. He's leaning towards the new. Yeah.
Are we gonna require, any kind of interest to be paid on this, or do we have the money in the fund to do this?
Lee stepped out on the phone.
On the tractor?
Which is in the equipment reserve.
Yeah.
Where I would think he's
Well,
gonna.
that's what I don't know. We have to settle the equipment reserve first before we create more of a problem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where he wants it spent out of, but, you know, I
Yeah, we
didn't.
need to find out where that needs to be spent out of. Or we'll have one mad treasurer on our hands because she has to
I don't know if he was
transfer.
going to all of them or just part of them.
$2,200.
Well, when we don't write things down and we don't specify how they need to be, for those people that it affects, it affects how we do our job, because it leaves us in uncertainty on how to handle things.
Yeah.
These are all sheriff's department.
Rodney had a question as far as where were you wanting to take this out of, equipment reserve?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's funding in there?
We can fund.
His equipment reserve is different than the rest of us.
Okay, all right.
His-
Then the one that
Right.
comes
Yes.
out of the general, okay. No,
It
I
is-
have no problems with that.
Well, we'll need a motion.
Now, just a second. All right, on this, you guys discussed all the prices. It's 70,000 for the New Holland, 70,500 for John Deere.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is, with the New Holland, I'm gonna lease that $10 an hour, up to 250 hours. After that point, the warranty will start, so then I get a fresh 2-year warranty on that,
That's smart.
and I still purchase it for that 70,000.
So we're looking at
At
an
least to
additional
purchase.
$2,500 is what you're saying.
Is this a lease to purchase?
At least, same as a lease, and then we can purchase it at the end of it. So you can't go wrong with what I'm thinking.
Yeah, and we get an
An
extended
extended warranty
warranty.
that way.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get 250 out? 1 season or half a season?
One season probably.
Well, that's-
Well, may have to be this year, but
That's really smart.
Well, yeah, but you double your warranty time.
yes.
So the actual motion needs to be for the purchase of the tractor and the purchase of 250 hours and $2,500.
Yeah, at least,
So-
right, at least of the 250 hours at $10 an hour, and then the option to purchase for the 70,000.
Okay.
And I would do 2 machines, guys.
We probably have to
Do two
have
machines?
motions.
Ooh.
I got 9,000 hours on them 2 John Deere's. So
Thank you so much.
So you're wanting to double that price?
Right, they're still running costs.
At 70,500.
Yeah, so it'd be 70,500 times 2, plus an additional 5,250
Why
hours.
don't we make it simple? We pay the lease and then you come back when you get near the hours on it and then we do the buy. Because we're gonna probably be in a different year.
Then we want to buy one and then when we get to 250 hours, and we can look at the other.
yeah, but you're foolish to buy it if you can't take advantage of that, if you don't do that lease thing.
Well, yeah.
Were you listening on that?
No.
Here's the deal, you could purchase it 70,000 straight out, or you could lease it for $10 an hour for 250 hours, and then purchase it for the 70,000, and then you got the new fresh 2-year warranty on that point.
So you're wanting a motion to accept the 2 leases for $5,000 and not to purchase them right now, correct?
Correct.
Okay, then that's what we need. So what Rodney was saying is right on the money.
With the option to purchase.
Right. Okay.
And it's 70,500 each.
No, it's 70,000, this is the cheaper bid.
Okay.
The bid, the all tractors, the cheaper bid, the other is 70,500.
So the motion is 2 machines at 70,000, 250 hours, $10 an hour
Times 2.
for a New Holland. What's this called again?
It's a tractor TS 6.140.
Okay, I see it right here, commercial grade model.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
So all out of pocket now will be 5,000 until we hit
At
that.
the end of the 250
So we need
lease.
to make sure that we keep that in the back of our minds.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's looking at sending Dave Warren to a customer class for hydraulics, electronics, powertrain systems, failure analysis, fundamentals, SIS/ET, $200 per person, which comes to a total of $2,200 plus room and board and travel.
Now, I'm going to decide which classes I think would be
Oh, I
more
figured you were-
pertinent. That's the reason I just got this idea and had a chance to call in.
So
one.
Okay, so you're not wanting any decisions now, you're gonna check into it more?
I need to check into it, but I need to get motels and everything since this is the first part of February, so.
We come in on the 21st at 1 o'clock, can you be ready then, and we can,
I'll be ready for that then, that's the case.
all right, do we have anything else?
What about my fuel? I couldn't,
Did you still need mine?
I couldn't get my fuel, it was out of #1 Scott City, my time may lapse, so. Are you gonna do checks the 21st? We'll be all right then.
We could
Okay.
We need to-
'Cause I
we
could
need
get
to
transport
do-
fuel.
approve a run check for his fuel because he wasn't able, they were out of fuel. And if we could go ahead and do that and have that check ready for you on the 21st to sign when we come in
And
here.
if we need a center, I will go and sign it.
Oh, they want paid within 10 days, that's the reason there's difficult. I don't think I'll wait till the end of the month to get that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
a rush. I got that info this morning, so.
Eric, did you get your questions answered?
I think so. I mean, I'll bring numbers at the end of the month. You know, I'll have a full month to show.
How many hours you put towards it and such?
Yeah. I think that's the only fair way to approach it. But also, I think, with respect to the appraiser's office, we gotta figure something out sooner than later. Before it
Because
turns into.
IT may turn into more of a full-time position than we ever anticipated.
Well, I mean, I don't know that answer, but I know the future's coming.
Okay.
I think once we get the fiber optics and everything, now's a really busy time for Eric because he is with all the changes that are coming. But hopefully it'll slow down once all that's done.
I mean, and Cody's talking about some pretty big changes too that's gonna take some undertaking, so.
So,
I just wanna be prepared rather than say.
Well, we
"Oh,
need to
crap."
address it now.
Yeah.
And that's, we're trying, we've got really good legal help now, and we want to take advantage of that and, you know, set our ground for the next
One other thing,
generation.
totally off subject. Mila was here last week. She said she's going to bring her hearing and vision check for anybody
When?
next month.
Text me when.
Okay.
I was trying to read the back of a bullet to make sure I didn't put the wrong bullet in the gun, and I found myself doing this.
Yeah, so.
she schedules a day. She shoots me an email and says, will this day work?
Please let me know.
Yeah, so that, I thought that'd be good for everybody to know, so.
I can print that memo out and send it to you guys as well.
I appreciate that.
Are these two part-timers?
The first one is, I don't know the name of the second one.
Second one is Teresa King.
Yes,
Part-time?
yes, they're both
Okay, all
part-time
right.
dispatch.
Just doesn't say. But I didn't see the other forms, so.
The only other thing is that mitigation plan. 16, resolution 16, you need to pass 1602.
Okay. I never did see his deal for the IT come through.
Oh, I don't have it.
Did we want to do that right now? So
Or we could do it on the 21st. It's up
Okay.
to you.
I just,
Well,
because
if
I need to rework this. I mean, it'll take me just a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Um,
It's resolution 16120, is that right?
1602.
1602.
I move we do resolution 1602.
16 what?
Okay.
Resolution.
16 is for 2016. The gap waiver was resolution 1. This is resolution 2.
16-2.
1602. Uh-huh.
Resolution 1602, adopting the Northwest Kansas Region A multi-hazard, multi-jurisdictional hazard mitigation plan. I move that we
Ed already made the
I already
motion.
made a motion about 10 minutes ago.
Okay. Do we, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Do we all need to sign, or we just need to get an initial?
I,
We're probably fine now.
Nicole, does just the chairman
Did I?
need to sign this?
Did
And
I
probably date it.
Did I hear somebody say they make a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.